Hey guys, so bringing this to you first, hopefully before Gibby gets to it. I saw this on Twitter and linked to this article talking with Chris's lawyer. So, lawyer for Chris Chan, the creator charged with incest, says mental health issues contributed to his online fame, and harassment from trolls. We've got Chris doing his best Axel, got him memorized. Um, Chris Chandler's lawyer urged the figure's followers not to believe everything they read online. He added the criminal justice system is a poor vehicle to help people with mental health issues. Apparently, from what I've heard, I have a person who commented on one of my videos, Chris, and they said that they live in the area, and when it comes to like mental health, they really don't have a lot of facilities. And then I asked her, I said, well, what about transferring Chris out of state? Would that even be possible? And she said, no, there are plenty of jails that are just fine around here to keep him in. So I know sometimes, inmates can be transferred and stuff like that. So I was thinking, okay, maybe they can transfer him to, you know, not out of state, but into a different town or county or whatever, where they might have a better mental health facility instead of keeping him in prison. Transfer him to a mental health facility. But she's like, no, Virginia really sucks when it comes that kind of stuff. Having mental health institutes. So, uh, yeah. Uh, Known as Christian Online. He was arrested on Sunday. Blah blah blah. The lawyer representing Chris, known online as Chris Chan, criticized Virginia's critical shortage of mental health facilities and said that mental health issues have played a role in Chandler's complicated online history. Mr. Chandler's frequent and sometimes over the top presence on the internet is partly a product of mental health issues causing misguided attention seeking and often provocative engagement with others. David Hailberg said in a statement provided to Insider on Friday, Chandler, a popular online figure for over a decade, goddamn, has been charged with a single count of incest after a leaked audio recording alleged he had sex with his 80-year-old mother, Barb. As we all, as far as we know, Barb is still in the hospital. We haven't heard anything about where she's, so most likely she's going to stay in the hospital, and after that, may or may not be transferred and put into a home, as in nursing home, not her home, because there's going to be no one there to help take care of her. So she'll most likely be transferred to a facility. If she gets transferred to a facility, she's most likely going to die there because they're not going to take care of her. I know how fucking disgusting nursing homes are. Having worked in one, no one there gives a fuck. They're there because it pays well. But at this point, that's neither here nor there. But I do hope she goes to a facility where people actually care. Unlikely, but I'm more concerned with Barb at this moment. Um, Phone for creator of Sonichu, as well as being targeted by trolling campaigns online since 2007. Goddamn. Chandler obsesses the spent years documenting his online history on a forum and wiki page called CWC Wiki or CWC Wiki. Haberg referenced the harassment faced by Chandler, who has said that he has an autism spectrum disorder, and warned followers against blindly believing information about Chandler shared to online forums. Under ordinary circumstances, people should not believe everything they learn on the internet. This statement said, everything you find there should be filtered with skepticism. Of course, that's true, but then when you have stuff like real damning information, it's kind of hard to be skeptical about that kind of stuff. That is not pursued enough. This applies even more to somebody who is legally disabled with mental health abilities. Hilberg also suggested that online trolls who document Chandler's life have reached out to him for information on the case and said that legitimate inquiries from journalists, supporters, and nuisance trollers will be handled the same way. The lawyer added, the criminal justice system is a poor vehicle to help people with mental health issues, and said that there is a great deal of misinformation circling online about Chandler. What would that information be? there are there are a few people with actual personal knowledge about this about what happened, except for the people like on Kiwi Farms and all that. I think these people are probably more informed than this lawyer. And that's probably where they're getting their information from too, from people on site. Just because you heard it or read something does not make it true. Heidelberg asked those with reliable information or evidence to contact the Greene County Sheriff Office. Chandler is currently being held in Virginia jail without bond, and his next court date is September 16th, even though one said September 10th, or did it say 16th? Either one. Actually, I think it said 16th, because I said it was like, oh yeah, it's like a month and a half away. And that's all. That's all, folks. So we have his lawyer basically saying don't believe everything you hear, but I mean, like I said, when you have all these things coming out and you have evidence backing it up, it's kind of hard to deny that. Um, so doesn't give a whole lot of information that we really want. Basically, it's just his lawyer saying, oh, "Don't believe everything you hear. Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's real." Um, but I think the big thing to take from this is that the lack of health facilities, mental health facilities in Virginia, is quite disturbing. And like I said to the person, if it was possible to transfer him out of state, basically sounds that because there's no health, really good health facilities, they'll just pretty much keep him in jail. Um, so, uh, I mean, considering they're taking his mental and his mental state and disability, honestly, with the way the justice system is completely as a whole, I wouldn't be surprised if he just walks away with a fucking slap on the wrist. Now, Chris, don't do it again. We're gonna let you go home, Chris, but don't do it again. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys this. Got it memorized. But yeah. So, yeah, it's sad to see that they don't have like people don't take mental health as seriously as they should. And it's kind of sad. Actually, not kind of sad. It is sad. But hopefully, if they do have some kind of mental health facility to put him in, hopefully he does get the help he needs to kind of wean him away from this, delusion that he's put himself into. That he's this goddess and Sonichu is real and he's married to fucking Mewtwo and all the other delusional fictional bullcrap he believes. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. If you live in the area, I would love to hear more about the laws regarding this kind of stuff and about the whole lack of facilities. But anyways, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm losing my voice here. Bye, guys.